Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. As we're heading into the weekend, Friday is over, at least here as per UTC time. The daily candle closed and Bitcoin did not maintain the possible impulse that it created here after it hit our area, the target area here for the second time earlier. And we came down to 23.2 and then rallied quite a bit. I made a video after that and said, ideally, move up your stop loss to take the risk out because there is no guarantee this current low will hold. And I think that was a good recommendation, not advice certainly, but a recommendation. So we currently are still in this pullback. I have no evidence at this stage that it's over. Yeah, there was a chance here, but not really evidence as well. It was a very early indication, as I also said in that video. And you can see how this correction in a possible wave 2 here is extending. Yeah, so we've been looking at this now for a few days here, and the idea is that off the low, which was made on Wednesday here at around 22,750, that this was a wave 1 to the upside, and that we're now coming down possibly in a wave 2. And I have to count it at the moment as a WXY pattern. And then in the Y wave, we've got here the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave, or maybe another WXY. The only concern I have with that is, well, it actually has to be an ABC because this looks very much like a 5-wave move. But again, there are other interpretations possible. The only concern I have here is that the C wave would get quite short. So I'm going to give you now possible downside targets based on first calculating the length of the wave W and then going to the high of the X wave. And we've got here the key target is basically the 1.618 extension. I mean, we've now reached the 1.272 extension at 23.2K. But an ideal target also here for the Y wave would be the 22,944 level, the 1.618 extension. And we also have an ABC target here. I can give you that as well. That would land a little bit lower. Here I take the length of the A wave and I go to the high of the B. And yeah, ideal target here, the 1-to-1 ratio would actually be the 22.8K level. But then we are nearly at the start of that wave 1. I don't think it will hold if it comes down that low. So another possible target here is a 61.8% extension at 23,150. So yeah, it does appear that it's not done yet, this move down. Of course, it could be because whenever we touch this area and reverse out of it, it could be done. But the move up currently is looking rather corrective, weak. And the best evidence we get probably at this stage that this wave 2 is over is if we now break above that B wave high at 23,720. Overall, yeah, this could all be part of a larger 5-wave move. It's quite choppy. Yeah, it's become quite choppy, this entire move. And as I said to you yesterday and today, we are still in this range. We are moving in this range, in this ascending channel. And, we are at the moment constrained by this channel. So Bitcoin is just moving along in this, yeah, you could call it corrective price channel. Actually, it's not really an impulsive in there at the moment. Looks rather corrective, and it's just a chop. Yeah, it's just a chop. It's choppy price action, and that makes it very difficult. And please understand that as long as we are moving in there, you get these choppy moves. But I'm currently counting this as a wave 2. What now needs to happen, obviously, is maybe we go a bit lower, but then it should reverse in this green box. This again is based on fib retracements, based on the length of the wave 1 and the retracements. So we're looking here at the 22,920 level and the 23,330 level. Between these fib levels, it should ideally turn around. And if it drops below 22,920, it's most likely not going to hold this wave 2. So yeah, we are here in a situation where ideally a move up is still preferred, so that this 5th wave gets an extension in 5 waves. It could be that it was already finished here, but there's no way of saying it or knowing. And if you look at this structure here, it really looks like impulse up and correction down. So I'm waiting here for the outcome, and it's really about the next pullback that will, no, I did move all of that now, didn't I? it is really about that next pullback really that will tell us more about what kind of higher degree structure are we actually in. Let's actually take a look if, you know, can we define here something like a descending wedge or something? Or is it rather a channel? Yeah, it might become a wedge pattern of some sort. So keep an eye on that as well. Move above the trend line might be a very first indication that we get a breakout. And then if we zoom out a bit, I don't want to talk too much about the wider structure because I'm running out of time, and we talked about that in the first video today, and I probably will do it tomorrow. But if we drop below this green support area that I showed you, it is likely that we're starting this wave 4, and it could come down round about to 20k. A drop below 20k would make me consider that this is not a wave 4 but actually a wave 2, and if that fails as well, then we continue with a bear market. So as I said to you, I took some profits yesterday anyway. We'll take some further profits should we really rally higher in this 5th wave. I will try to scale back into a wave 4 or lower if we break lower, and yeah, that's sort of my strategy. And that's where we are currently with Bitcoin. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.